to the sky. Never let adventures pass you by. Be free and follow your crazy dreams. We're living our vision in the RV. Come ride with us and you'll be free.
Hello there. This place is part of Harvest Host. Well, you don't need to be part of Harvest Host to stay here, so I'm not quite sure why it's part of Harvest Host. First stop, I-80 truck stop, world's largest truck stop.
You've heard of Buc-ee's. Well, Iowa has the Iowa 80 truck stop, which is the largest truck stop apparently.
In the world.
In the world.
But there's only one.
Yeah.
Not like Buc-ee's.
Yeah, you just get the one.
Chocolate makes me happy. They say baby steps.
Yeah.
I think you're taking it to a whole new level there. Ready?
We are, all of us.
I can't tell how many's there, can you?
Quite a few.
I give up.
Came in here, the RV park entrance, and we are right here, evidently.
This doesn't look anything like it does online. Well, good morning, everybody. We're staying at the Amana Colonies RV Park and Event Center. We just got electric and water. We didn't get sewer. We're just staying one night, and in fact, we didn't even hook up anything last night. We just pulled in. We decided to stay here just to check out the place. A lot of grass sites, and then over in this other area there's a lot of gravel sites. They all seem to be very level. There's a few Morton buildings with events going on, a lot of different things here. What else? They have some rallies going on this weekend. When we called, the lady told us, oh, how ironic, we have a rally going on right now with those, quote, small RVs. We did dump our tanks over here last night, used that. We leave pretty much every day anyway. We can just swing by and dump our tanks at a dump station, so there's no use in paying that extra money every day just to have a dump site right here at our site. Alright, well, I'm just going to fill up our water here. Not going to fill it all the way, just going to probably put it about 50%, just to make sure we have enough for the day, because by the end of the day we're going to be at another campground in Des Moines, so we'll have plenty of water there. After you let this filter drain out, just wrap up the hose, and then you just connect the two quick connect ends together of the hose, and the hose will not leak inside your little tub you keep in the back of your rig, like that. Now it won't leak, and then once I get this drained as much as I can, I close the valves, and then when I put it inside there, I always put it in like this, at a little bit of an angle. So where are we gonna head first? The visitor center?
The visitor center. I looked at some reviews and everybody said make that your first stop because you get a map and get suggestions by the people that work there on, you know, what you should see.
All right, sounds good. The Amana Colonies are 7 villages on 26,000 acres located in Iowa County in east central Iowa. The 7 villages that make up the Amana Colonies are Amana, which is Main Amana, East Amana, High Amana, Middle Amana, South Amana, West Amana, and Homestead. All right, we're going to run in here to the visitor center and kind of get an idea where we should start. You think two former Iowans, especially me living here my entire life, would know about this place a little bit more, but nope.
Well, and the last time I remember coming here, I think I was in grade school, so I remember nothing. Hey, it's rhubarb day today. Too bad I don't like rhubarb.
Already, it's got 7 villages, and the 6 that have attractions are linked right here. Mm-hmm. And then it opens up to show you what's in each village.
Okay.
Ready to go get something to eat? Yeah. You guys mind if we stop and grab something quick to eat first before we get started? Oh, look at the size of that cinnamon roll.
Okay, I already got our route planned for after we finish lunch. So maybe just leave the van in the parking lot because the rest of this is just walking distance down the street. We're right here. We're gonna stop at this little winery right here because they have rhubarb slushies today. And I want one. And then we're gonna go over to the museum. Maybe after the museum, take a gander back down the street and then hit these other places. I can't remember which was in order, but we definitely want to go to the High Amana village to see the old store, the Middle Amana to see the communal kitchen, and Homestead to see the church, and this is a furniture store in South Amana. Sound like a plan?
That, honestly, I think was the best burger I've ever had. If you ever come here to the Amana Colonies, eat at the Ox Yoke Inn. Do yourself a favor if you love burgers and try the Reuben burger. Oh my gosh, even with that gluten-free bun. We've been missing out all this time that we lived in Iowa.
Chicken schnitzel sandwich with homemade German potato salad. Oh, and it's rhubarb day, so I had that rhubarb streusel pie, and it was amazing.
Nothing ever sounds good when it has the name schnitzel in it.
Yeah, it was good. The chicken was very tender and moist. It was very good.
What'd you have? I ate some schnitzel.
So one more thing about the Ox Yoke restaurant is they also serve it in, or they can serve it in a family style.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
So it just depends if you want just per plate or family style. Either way.
Okay. We done talking about food now?
No, because we're going to a winery where maybe I might get a rhubarb slushy.
Oh my goodness. How do you not go into a diabetic coma?
I may pass out later. I don't know.
That was the prettiest stalk of rhubarb I've ever seen. I've never been crazy about rhubarb.
It's
Ooh.
a little
kind of good, kind of tart. I've never had a tour guide with a wine slushie.
Follow me.
I mean, this could be fun. This tour guide acts like she's never been here before. The villages were built and settled by German radical pietists who were persecuted in their homeland by the German state government and the Lutheran Church, calling themselves the True Inspiration Congregations. They first settled in New York near Buffalo in what is now the town of West Seneca. However, seeking more isolated surroundings, they moved to Iowa near present-day Iowa City in 1856, where they lived a communal life until 1932.
In the 1830s, Christian Metz emerged as the group's charismatic and inspired leader who taught and admonished, guided and encouraged them.
The revelation of the inspired Werkzeit could occur at any time, but most frequently in church.
If you get a chance, be sure you go into the museum. They have a 20-minute film to watch. It tells a little bit about the history.
This is just one of the original houses.
No house. The sign says it's no house.
Father and I were designated to work in the tailor shop. Minkin was sent to the herb kitchen. Adolf went to work in the print shop.
For 80 years, the Amana colony maintained an almost completely self-sufficient local economy, importing very little from the industrializing American economy. They were able to achieve this independence and lifestyle by adhering to the specialized crafting and farming occupations that they had brought with them from Europe. Craftsmen passed their skills and techniques on from one generation to the next. They used hand, horse, wind, and water power and made their own furniture, clothes, and other goods. During the Great Depression, the community voted to form a for-profit organization, the Amana Society, which included the Amana Corporation. Today, the 7 villages of Amana are a tourist attraction known for their restaurants and craft shops. In 1965, the colony was listed as a National Historic Landmark. So on this handy-dandy map that the Visitor Center gives you, she pointed out a lot of historical sites that we don't want to miss. So right now we're in Amana. There's nothing that we want to see here in East Amana that is of any significance as far as history. According to her, I'm sure there's some history there. So next we're going to stop. We're going to go along the line here in Middle Amana and see the communal kitchen.
Well, it's one of the kitchens that they made all their meals for the people
Community.
that lived in that specific village. So nobody had a kitchen in their own little house. It was just one big kitchen, and they would all go there and eat their 5 meals of the day.
5? I did not know 5.
Yeah, the extra 2
At the
meals.
next stop sign,
Yeah.
turn right.
I guess you would say were what you would call more like a little break, or
I was trying to figure out what was going on over here.
Oh.
Sorry. There were 16 communal kitchens in Amana, 10 in Middle Amana, 9 in Homestead, 6 in South and West Amana, and 4 in East and High Amana.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road.
Originally, there was no cooking in the homes of Amana citizens. Instead, citizens ate together in groups of 30 to 45, communal kitchens, each with its own garden-hosted meal. Communal kitchens were usually large two-story structures with an attached residence for the kitchen boss, or, as they would say, kushabas. Kitchens typically had a large brick hearth stove, a wood or coal-burning oven, and a 6-foot-long sink. Though kitchens originally had to bring water from the nearest well, they were the first buildings to be connected to the colony waterworks. Men would sit at one table while women and small children would sit at another. Prayers were said in German before and after meals, and conversations were discouraged as meals were not considered social affairs.
And the glow of the fire pulled me home. Let me wind down my days in the sweet dusty haze. Take me back down the old dirt road. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me back down the old dirt road.
This is a typical weekly menu for the communal kitchens. Sunday, you only got 3. The lady that's in there, she said this is the only communal kitchen left out of 50 of them throughout the whole village of Amana.
All the Amanas.
Yeah.
But they left this original, thankfully. And this is it. This is one of the communal kitchens that this village used to feed everybody that lived in this village. Common positions held by women were in the kitchens, communal gardens, and laundry, among 8 occupations. Men, on the other hand, had 39 different jobs to choose from, including barber, butcher, tailor, machine shop worker, and doctor. Children also participated in jobs such as harvesting and agricultural duties for boys and kitchen work for the girls. Children stayed with their mothers until they were 2 years old. Then, the child would have to attend Kinderschule until the age of 7. At that point, the child would attend school 6 days a week, all year round, until the age of 14 or 15. At school, they shelled, cleaned and graded seed corn, picked fruit, and studied reading, writing, and arithmetic. Go ahead and get in there, honey. See if I can extract you.
Each communal kitchen had its own flock of more than 300 chickens.
I remember at my grandpa's house, they used to have chickens. The hens would all be laying in each one of those, and that's where they would lay their eggs. It looks just like what my grandma and grandpa had. So what's the significance about this? Is this the original?
It's an original store.
The original general store? Where's the next stop?
I have to get the map.
Next stop, South Amana.
Oh, that was That was one of the things she wrote down, but it's just a little gift shop.
Hand woven.
Yeah, we do a lot of great caning for customers. This is a piece they brought back to us. I'm done with the seat and I'm working on the back now. We do stripping, refinishing, caning, repairing. We do new build items. The showroom's that direction with a lot of the stuff that we make.
What do you got there?
A rhubarb muffin.
Who's
Oma's recipe.
and who's Oma?
Oma is grandma in German,
Ah.
so she's actually my mother-in-law.
In 1966, Norman and Joanna Shantz opened Shantz Furniture in West Amana, Iowa. Norman started the business in the basement of his family home by repairing and refinishing friends' furniture. As time went on, the reputation of Norman's work grew and spread by word of mouth. People began to ask Norman to reproduce some of the furniture he was refinishing, which led him into making new furniture. At first, this was something he did on nights and weekends until he had enough work to leave his full-time job and start his own business. In 1996, Norman's son Mike became one of the craftsmen and is now carrying on the tradition of furniture making. To this day, they continue to repair and refinish old furniture as well as build new and custom made to your specification furniture in your choice of woods. Wow, they made some really cool stuff in there. Boy,
very nice.
if you want any handmade, beautiful wooden whatever, they got a lot of different stuff in there.
Just the quality was amazing.
That's really nice. I kind of wanted one of those cheese cutters. Just call me Crechizio.
Yeah.
I like my cheese. Some of these stops here in the Amana colonies, you'll see a little sign like this. If you dial that number, it'll give you a little audio tour, similar to this.
Powered by OnCell. Welcome back to the tour.
Thank you.
Enter your stop number now, or press *0 to leave us your feedback.
So there's your stop number. This is stop number 1. We are going backwards, apparently.
Welcome to the Amana Homestead Church. Built in 1865 with local brick, this church looks much the same as it did 130 years ago. During the communal period, there were 7 similar prayer meeting houses used as principal places of worship, one in each Amana village. Each church was furnished with plain benches of scrubbed pine.
Another important governing aspect of the society was the church, which was run by the Board of Trustees. Children and their parents worshiped together. Mothers with young children sat in the back of the church. Other children sat in the first few rows. Men and women were separated during worship, men on one side and women on the other side of the church. Older people and the in-betweeners, who were people in their 30s and 40s, had to attend a separate service. The service that members attended and where the members sat was a statement of their status in society. Services were held 11 times a week and did not include musical instruments and hymn singing.
Right now we're going back to Amana. What we have done is a complete loop. So we started here in Amana at the Visitor Center, and we went to Middle Amana, High Amana, went down to South Amana, and over to Homestead, and now we're going back up because we want to go to the Amana Meat Shop.
Some people, when they go to historical places, they buy souvenirs. We buy
Meat.
food.
And cheese. So this has been a really fun half of a day. We ended up spending like literally half a day here. And each village is only about 2 or 3 miles apart.
Yeah,
so
they're
you
real
can
close.
easily do this in a half a day. But
I'd do it
it's
in a day. We were kind of rushing.
true. If you want to lollygag and look at everything.
This right here is the queen of lollygag, I'm telling you.
and go to all the places and eat and all that stuff, then yeah, maybe it would take a full day.
Yeah, I'm just teasing. There's nothing wrong with wanting to take in everything. It's sometimes we have to hurry though, because we only have very limited time to get as much details and history into our videos. So we're always rushing, especially when we don't get up very early, because that gives us only a half a day. Right, honey?
Chocolate shop next.
Oh, fudge. Oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. Gluten-free monster cookie or peanut butter? Peanut butter. Final thoughts of the Amana Colonies?
I think it's a must stop.
Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day. Let's celebrate. Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click that little bell, and hit that thumbs up. See you next week.